I was an idiot and tried relaxing my cowlick.
Relaxing and bleaching is not going together. That's a big piece that you missed.
What is happening, Z?
Oh,
Definitely overlap too much on this piece, these little white pieces.
that is ready to snap off.
I recently bleached my hair, dyed it green, bleached it again, went blonde with a toner, and now the toner has pretty much completely worn off. It was just a semi-permanent hair mask, so it lasted about a month, but now a lot of those like faded green tones are starting to peek through a bit. Yeah, I'm really scared because I got a lot of things going on. There's like the faded green. Feels my dirty towel in the background, but here's the faded green. I then have really dark roots, and then where I touched up my roots last time, I didn't get them quite as light as the rest of my hair, so I got banding going on. I've got new roots coming in, really dark roots. And to top it all off, the cherry on the cake, I was an idiot and tried relaxing my cowlick, and as you can see, it literally fried off.
Relaxing and bleaching is not going together. You cannot use that together. That's really dangerous. But the green will come through. If there are direct pigments in your hair and you bleach your hair, you put a volume, an oxidation on that hair, direct pigments grow. They will not vanish. They grow. So you need to use a color remover to get that pigments out of your hair before you bleach your hair. If there are not direct pigments, no problem, but you never know. Normally, you'll never know if there are direct pigments or normal pigments in certain bright colors. So you have dark regrowth, you have banding. Even for a hairdresser, this is a very difficult task. And what do you want?
So that hair is especially damaged, and I need to be very careful when touching up these roots. Yeah, got a weird orangey color going on. I got a dark, almost black brown hair coming in. And then, like, of course, these faded. Let me take my hair down so you can really see. Like, this part is a little bit green there, you can see.
On the camera, it's not so visual, that green.
Anyway, we're going to be using 10 volume developer because I move slow as a snail and I don't trust myself with 20 volume. Then we're going to do the Color Charm powder lightener, and fingers crossed everything goes well. And then after we do the roots, we're going to tone my hair.
I hear 10 volume. Perfect. I hear afterwards I will do the roots. Even more perfect.
I know touching up your roots is really scary because if you overlap, you can get a lot of breakage. So like this blonde hair, especially the parts that are really light, they can only take so much more bleach. I've already bleached them twice.
But with 10 vol, it should be okay.
First time I touched up my roots, I wasn't really nervous because I only bleached my hair once, so I knew that even if I overlapped a little bit, it probably wasn't going to snap off my hair because the hair wasn't super damaged. But now that I've bleached my hair twice, and some parts are very damaged, aka my mohawk, there's a higher risk of breakage occurring, okay? So yeah, we're going to try to not overlap, we're going to try to color correct, and we're going to try to do all this as an amateur.
And color corrections in the hair salon are really expensive.
Before I started bleaching my roots, I applied some Aquaphor all around the perimeter of my hairline because I did not want to get any more burns. Then I started in the back on the bottom, applying the bleach to my roots, and I was trying to wipe off any bleach that did get on the blonde parts, but it was really hard to just keep the bleach on the roots. All my hair was getting knotted up together and it was just a mess.
It's really difficult to do the back of your head by yourself, but you are patient and you are careful. So that are two main important things. So as I see, you take sections.
This is so stressful already. I know I'm overlapping and I just don't know how to not. Maybe I needed to wait till my roots grew out a little bit more, but it's just that my hair looks terrible because that semi-permanent color wore off. So it was like, I didn't want to go in with another toner without doing my roots. So here we are.
Listen, I know what you're saying, I should wait a little bit longer, but the less you wait, the easier it is to have the regrowth the same color as the length. Now you have banding. That will be difficult. But if you wait like 4 weeks, 6 weeks maximum, then you have a small regrowth. The heat of the scalp will reach the full regrowth and it will bleach very easy. If you have a big regrowth, then you have the first centimeter that is bleaching very easy, and the mid part, the further regrowth, will go orange. So it's very important that you don't wait too long. You're taking your time. The saturation is good as far as I can see. So that's good. So I'm really curious with the 10 vol, how far you're going to bleach it with your dark hair.
Alright guys, so I was just going back through the sections I'd already done because I knew that I had missed some stuff. And you can see I did miss. I think you can see.
Oh, I say you took fine sections, but that's a big piece that you missed. So it's a good thing that you go over it. Cross sections are also very good. So you take horizontal sections and then you take vertical sections. So that's cross-checking.
I missed a lot of brown over here, so... well, we knew that was gonna happen, right? I hoped it wouldn't, but I kind of knew deep down that it was.
Oh my gosh.
This is so stressful. I know, what is this section? I don't know. My hair is so knotty at this point though. Like, it has so many knots in it and tangles that I can't even fully section correctly. It's just all like clumped together now.
It's always easier to ask somebody to help.
Somehow I have pink in my hair as well. I have no idea how that happened because I've never had pink hair. I only had green and then blonde. So I guess green plus blonde equals pink. IDK, my BFF Joe.
There are always different pigments in a color. There are not only one pigment in a color. A color can only be created with the 3 main pigments.
If you know, you know. Like, look, where did this pink come from? You see that? Where? How? Ah! Oh no. Oh my gosh, my comb! What is happening, see?
Oh, this is a fine-toothed comb.
Oh my gosh, look at all that brown.
You started really good, but along the way, maybe you got impatient and you took bigger and bigger and bigger sections.
Like, I literally don't know how I missed so much.
Sections!
Here. Well, friends, everything that could have possibly gone wrong kind of did go wrong. I don't know if you can tell, but I literally have 3... I'm in my daughter's room, by the way. That's better light in here. I have like 3 different colors in my hair. Oh gosh. It is totally fried right here. Like, this hair, when I was washing it, I could just tell by the way that it was feeling, kind of gummy. It's going to snap off. Look at it. Definitely overlap too much on this piece, these little white pieces. Those are just a few hairbrushes away from snapping off. That's what happened when I relaxed my hair. It had that same texture. It didn't snap off right away, but over time just kept snapping and snapping. And then I have this odd streak of like a peachy pink. I have no idea where that came from. I have not had pink in my hair, so I don't know why that's there.
You had toner in your hair. You had a blonde toner after that green. That are leftovers of that toner. And the front was damaged with that relaxer. So that is ready to snap off.
And then the bottom is super dark. So I think the best thing that we can do is to try to even it out as much as possible. I'm not going to go back over the parts that are super light, and I don't even know if I'm going to mess with the pink very much, but I do kind of want to lighten up the ends of my hair at least, just so that when I tone it, going with a color.
As I can see, your roots are orange from just one bleach. That's normal. It's really dark. I guess you will need to do the roots one more time. And the lengths are blonde.
It's a little bit more of an even canvas. I'm going to attempt a bleach wash. My hair is damp. I think that's a necessary component of a bleach wash. Wet hair washing, you know?
I would not do a bleach wash now.
I'm going to mix up a little bit of the bleach with the 20 volume. Just apply that kind of from here down. And apply a little bit of shampoo in it as well. Maybe a little water. I'll look up a couple videos on how to make the concoction. I'm going to do that, and then I will rinse it out, dry it, and we will tone it together.
It's a good thing that you have a bleach wash over the lengths, but you have to be very careful. I should say 1 round of bleach with 10 volume is more necessary than a bleach wash. You can only reach so much with a bleach wash. I guess the roots will be too orange.
Wish me luck, friends. I mean, can it get worse?
Oh yeah, believe me. Good luck.
Okay guys, it is a different bathroom and also many hours later. I have had a day. I've been cooking cinnamon rolls, cupcakes, dinners. Kids in the neighborhood have been flying over. It's been hectic. So I did the bleach bath. I mixed up some 20 volume developer, the bleach, water, shampoo, put that into my damp hair, just scrubbed it and let it sit for like 5-10 minutes. Then I rinsed it out. And I think overall it helped to get rid of whatever toner was left on the ends and just like brighten it up a bit to be more uniform. Obviously I still have this weird patch of orange/pink and it's not perfect, but I think hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully the toner will be able to cover it.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No.
Actually, we have a lot of options in terms of color, toner. We got some fun shades. We got Cyber Tokyo from IGK. I don't think I'm going to do this today, but perhaps in the future. I'm thinking of like diluting it down and doing maybe a lavender. Then we have this one called Strawberry Milkshake, also from IGK. It's a color depositing mask. It looks like a really warm pink, actually.
If you are going to put all these different pigments on your hair over and over, you will encounter more than just pink on your hair next time.
I'm a little bit worried this is going to be a little orangey on my hair. I also have 2 permanent toners, but I don't want to do a permanent toner today because you need developer for this. And my hair is fried. My hair is fried. Frizzy milkshake with a side of fries. It's fried. So definitely don't want to put any more developer because it will snap off. This is the Color Fresh mask. I don't even think I said the name. This is from Wella. It's in a pearl blonde. It looks really, really gray purple. Kind of nervous. I think that would help tone down some of the yellow brassiness I have going on, but I'm also like...
With these kind of pigments, it's possible that you will have not much change on the regrowth and a lot of change on the porous pieces, porous white pieces. So you have different colors. A toner, even a toner with 20 vol, cannot even that out.
Oh, and I don't think I mentioned that the permanent toners I have are T12 and T16, Polar Ice, and Silver Mist.
So these are the new packaging of Color Charm? Or is it another brand of Wella? Because it says Color Charm. It looks more like color. I don't see tone. It says permanent cream. No, it says toner too. Ah.
I'll have to use these in a future hair video if I still have hair after this. So I think my plan is to go in with the pearl blonde. I'm tempted to do the pink, but if I do the pink now, it's going to be really hard to go back and do blonde. If I do blonde now, then it's easy to layer other colors on top of it. And I'm still experimenting and having fun with my blonde hair.
You have already damaged hair in the front. It's broken off. Stop changing so frequently your hair. If you want to have beautiful hair, don't change your color so frequently. Please.
So I'm going to do the pearl blonde, which is that really cool tone of purple. The one thing that I am nervous about, you get 150 milliliters of product, but I have a lot of hair. So I'm just nervous I'm not going to have enough, but I'm going to squirt all of it into the bowl, and I might put in a little bit of my Olaplex No. 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask just to give me a little bit more product. It's going to dilute it, but at least then I'll have enough to go over all of my hair.
If your product is not distributed over your hair, you have porous pieces, you have orange pieces, you will have more colors.
So I squeezed everything out like a little toothpaste container, trying to get the last little bit of toothpaste out.
Push! Push!
That's as much as I got. So I'm going to pump in a little bit of my Olaplex. I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but we're going to do it. Mixing. Oh, it smells good.
I guess it smells better than the Color Charm.
Now it looks like a light purple. I feel like my hair is going to be purple after this. Which, in all honesty, I'm not too worried about. I would dig having purple hair, so win-win.
Oh, you think it will be purple, but no. Look at the regrowth. That needs another round of bleach.
I feel like a really cool tone blonde could wash me out.
This
the
is
last one
really
I had
orange.
was definitely more warm. Gave me kind of like a strawberry, warm, toasty, slightly darker blonde. So I don't really know how this is gonna go. I'm scared. Let me just do this because the thunderstorm is a coming, my friends. Let me just do this, rinse it out, style makeup, all that jazz. I'll get you back here. Probably tomorrow.
You need to apply it better. As you're applying it, you have long hair, you have thick hair, you should have 2 tubes of color. That's for sure.
And in retrospect, I probably just should have used less or bought more because I did end up running out, which you will see. But yeah, I know this is a weird place to start, but I didn't want to run out of product on the pieces around my face. So that's where I started. Okay, I'm not done, but I kind of wanted to see if you guys can see. This toner is looking kind of patchy, and I'm running out. So I'm really nervous about how this is going to turn out. I'm trying my best to spread it evenly, but it just kind of seems like it's clinging to some pieces of hair more than others. Probably because I had an uneven base. Some hairs were more porous than others. So I'm nervous, and I'm almost out of product, and I still have half my head to do.
You know the problem. You know it. You're correct.
I'm going to try to wet my hair a little bit and hopefully that will help everything glide. I know it's going to dilute the product even more, but I'd rather have diluted product than like half of my head not having anything because I'm literally out and I still have so much hair.
This will not turn out good. Impossible.
You can see I was really trying to work the mask through the hair because it was a little bit thicker and it was just harder to spread. So I was really trying to make sure I got every single piece. But as you will see in the next clip, it was still looking very, very patchy, no matter how hard I tried to blend. Completely out of product and did not get all of my hair. So here's the plan. I'm going to get my hair wet. I'm going to try to move this around as much as possible. And pray to the gods that everything works out.
It's already impossible to have a good end result because you can never dilute the color so much that it will go evenly over your hair. And the most porous parts already absorbed a lot of these pigments. So the damage is done. This will be very interesting to see. This will be equally orange. You will have pieces that are really platinum, the most damaged parts. Wait.
I'm gonna get my hair wet. I don't want to rinse it, but I do want to wet everything and then mix it all together.
Ah, the struggle is real.
Oh my gosh. This is probably the literal worst way to do this ever. I'm really worried about this front section here because this is the hair that was really damaged. It already looks super dark and I'm really worried the purple is gonna cling to that hair more than the others because it was so porous and pretty much dead. So I'm probably gonna have a purple bang.
You will not have a purple bang.
Why did I think this was a good idea? I just got out of the shower and I'm horrified and I have to show you. It is so patchy. Orange. Purple.
Grayish. If you dry your hair, it will be more gray. On wet hair, it looks purple, but if you dry it, then it's like platinum gray.
Patchy. Patchy. Patchy.
Orange.
I guess we're gonna have to go purple. But I might do that tomorrow because I'm so over it tonight. It looks so bad. Alright guys, so as you can see, we ended up going full purple.
Oh my god!
I was really hoping that the root touch-up and toning would work out, but I guess, alas, I am not meant to be a blonde. I think the thing about fashion colors is that your canvas doesn't have to be as uniform.
If you are using bright colors, it does not have to be so uniform, and you can have orange hair if you use bright colors. If you want pastel, then it needs to be white. But let me say, that color suits you way more than blonde.
It's okay if there's a little bit of variation, whereas if you are going blonde, you really want to make sure you have the most even, perfect uniform canvas. So that was one of the reasons why the toner was patchy. I think some of my hair was a little bit lighter, some was a little bit darker, some of my hair is a little bit more porous. The purple really clung to those more porous areas or the lighter areas. And also, I just think I didn't have enough product. I should have had 2 of those because I literally only had enough pretty much for like half my head, and maybe it would have worked a little bit better if I would have had enough product, but
it would be better, but the result will be the same.
At least my hair did not fall out. I like the purple. I think it's fun. I don't know if I like it better than the green or the blonde. Let me know in the comments which color you like the best. Do you like my natural brown? Do you like the green? Do you like the blonde? Do you like the purple? What is your favorite?
Listen, I did not see all the other colors. Quickly saw the green. We saw the blonde. Orange. I like this purple on you. Maybe keep this for a longer time and let your hair restore. That's an idea. All I'm going to say today, ciao,